What if I told you there are action movies on Prime Video you've probably never seen, each one more intense, brutal, and unforgettable than the last? Let me show you 5 hidden gems that'll leave you breathless. Alright, let's dive straight into the madness, starting with a blood-soaked survival thriller set on a prison transport ship, Project Wolf Hunting. Imagine a cargo ship sailing from the Philippines to South Korea. On board are the country's most dangerous criminals, guarded by armed officers. Seems controlled, right, but once the ship leaves the port, chaos erupts, prisoners riot, blood spills, and the crew is outnumbered. But that's just the beginning, because hidden deep below deck is something far worse than any criminal, a brutal, superhuman experiment from a dark military past. Project Wolf Hunting turns into a non-stop, blood-soaked survival horror that blends Con Air with Resident Evil. It's gory, intense, and wildly unpredictable. Watch it. If you're into extreme action, relentless suspense, and insane twists, this film will keep your adrenaline pumping. It's not for the faint-hearted, but if you dare, it's a brutal ride like no other. Watch it if you think you've seen it all, because this one bites back. Next up, a beauty pageant turns into a deadly cartel warzone, where one woman fights to survive in a world she never chose. Miss Bala. She came to Tijuana for a beauty pageant, a quick visit, just a dress, some makeup, and a stage, but one wrong night, one wrong club, and Gloria's life explodes. Her best friend vanishes, gunfire lights up the dark, and she's forced into the deadly world of drug cartels, not as a bystander, but as a pawn. But Gloria's not just surviving, she's learning, fighting back, and turning the game on those who thought she was powerless. Miss Bala is a high-stakes thriller where an ordinary woman becomes extraordinary under fire. Watch it, because it's not just action, it's about rising from fear, finding your strength, and refusing to be anyone's victim. Gina Rodriguez is fierce, the tension never stops, and every twist will keep you guessing. If you like your thrillers smart, sharp, and female-led, don't miss this one.
The bullet settles everything.
Now, we go deep into the frozen battlefield of World War II, where a legendary sniper haunts Nazi soldiers like a ghost in the snow. This is Red Ghost.
Get ready for battle.
In the frozen hell of World War II, December 1941, a handful of Soviet soldiers are stranded behind enemy lines, outnumbered, outgunned, and hunted by a ruthless Nazi death squad. Hope? Almost none, but legends speak of one man, a ghost, a sniper so deadly, the Germans fear his name, the Red Ghost. As the enemy closes in, bullets fly and blood stains the snow. But this isn't just a war story, it's survival, resistance, and vengeance rolled into one. Red Ghost blends gritty war realism with the mythic aura of a one-man army. Watch it, because it's raw, relentless, and hauntingly atmospheric. With brutal action and quiet heroism, it shows that even in the darkest winter, some ghosts don't run, they fight. If you love war films with heart, grit, and a touch of legend, Red Ghost delivers all.
Just tell us your name!
Need a dose of underdog action? This next one is about an ex-soldier turned mall guard, who turns a quiet night shift into an explosive standoff security. An ex-soldier, down on his luck, takes a night shift job as a mall security guard. Seems boring, right, until a terrified little girl bangs on the doors, begging for help. She's the key witness in a massive criminal case, and the men hunting her are armed, ruthless, and already outside. Now trapped in a lockdown mall, one man must turn everyday tools into weapons and fight trained mercenaries to protect a child he just met. Security is a tense, fast-paced thriller where survival depends on instincts, courage, and never backing down. Watch it, because it's Die Hard meets Home Alone in a mall, with Antonio Banderas bringing grit, heart, and action in every scene. It's about standing your ground, even when the odds say run. One night, one mission, no backup, just security. And finally, a jaw-dropping revenge tale packed with breathtaking action, part assassin thriller, part emotional roller coaster. Meet the unstoppable villainess. She was trained to kill before she could dream of freedom, raised in blood, betrayal, and bullets. Suki is a lethal assassin with nothing left to lose, but when the government gives her a new face, a new name, and a second chance at life, she tries to bury the past, until the past comes back with a knife. What follows is a whirlwind of revenge, double crosses, and jaw-dropping action sequences that blur the line between art and violence. The Villainess isn't just an action film, it's a visual hurricane. Watch it, because the fight scenes are like nothing you've seen, shot in dizzying first-person chaos. The story is twisted, emotional, and packed with heart. If you love Kill Bill or John Wick, this is South Korea's answer, with even more style. She's not the hero, she's not the villain, she's the storm. And there you have it, 5 underrated action-packed thrillers on Prime Video that deserve a spot on your watch list. From brutal survival to stylish revenge, each one brings something unforgettable to the table. If you enjoyed this list, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow movie lovers, and don't forget to subscribe for more hand-picked recommendations just like this. Which one are you watching first? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to know. Until then, stay curious, and keep watching great films.